Hey guys, welcome to the video. Let's continue with the series on synonyms. So this is the second lesson in the lecture series of synonyms. We have already solved 10 questions in the first part. So please go through the first video if you haven't seen it yet. And in this video we are going to solve the next 10 questions which have been asked in the exams held previously. So in the following questions, out of the 4 alternatives, choose the one which best expresses the meaning of the given word. That is, you have to choose the synonym. So let's start with the first set of questions which have been asked in SSC CGL Tier 1 exam held on the morning of 19th June 2011. So the first word is called indict, and our options are charge, manifest, implicate and elude. So let's look at the meaning of this word. So indict means to formally accuse someone of a crime, and charge means to blame someone for wrongdoing. So the synonym of indict is charge. So for instance, the former bank official was indicted with fraud. So this is an example sentence for the word indict. The other words in this question are as follows: implicate. So implicate means to connect or involve in something, elude means to escape, and manifest means to clearly reveal or show something. So let's move to the next word. So the next word is called preponderance. So the options are domineering, preeminence, dominance and preoccupation. So let's look at the meaning of this word. So preponderance means a lot of something. It also means dominance or superiority in numbers, amount or importance. So the meaning of preponderance, or the synonym of preponderance, is dominance, and dominance means the state of being superior in numbers, amount or importance, which is the same as preponderance. For instance, so this is a quote from The Guardian. The example sentence is: defendants failed to satisfy their burden of proving by a preponderance of evidence that consumption of coffee confers a benefit to human health. The other words in this question are preeminence. Preeminence means high status. For example, you could say preeminence of the president. The next is domineering. Domineering means dominating or tending to rule. The final one is preoccupation, which means the state of being absorbed in something. The third word is appraise, and the options are accuse, judge, appreciate and praise. So appraise means to assess the value or quality of something, and it also means to assess the performance of someone. The solution or the synonym of appraise is to judge. So judge means to form your own opinion or estimate the worth of something. For example, the value of your house needs to be appraised before it can be sold. The other words in this question are accuse, which means to blame, appreciate, which means to realize the value of something, and praise, which means to express approval of something. The fourth word is called lucidity, and the options are politeness, fluidity, fluency and clarity. So lucidity means clarity or quality of something which is clear and easy to understand. So the synonym of lucidity is clarity, and clarity means clearness or the quality of being easily understood. For instance, you could say an easy to read book is characterized by lucidity. The other words in this question are politeness, which means niceness or a courteous manner which is socially accepted. Fluidity, which means the property of being able to flow easily. And fluency, it generally means the ability to speak and write easily. The next word is deluge, and the options are flood, weapon, deception and confusion. So deluge means heavy rain or flood. So the synonym of deluge is flood, and flood means an enormous amount of water. For example, the deluge resulted in an increase in crop prices. The other words are weapon, which means something which is used to hurt someone, deception. So deception is a trick or something which misleads you, and confusion is a state of disorder or a state of being unclear. So let's start with the next set of 5 words which have been asked in SSC CGL Tier 1 exam held on the evening of 19th June 2011. So the first word is prodigal, and the options are lavish, carefree, exclusive and productive. So someone who spends too much money recklessly or wastefully is prodigal. So the synonym of prodigal is lavish, which means extravagant, that is excessive and wasteful spending. An example sentence of prodigal is their young son has prodigal habits. So the other words in this question are carefree. Carefree, so someone who is free of trouble, worry and care is carefree. Exclusive means something which has limited access or something which is not available to everyone. And productive means something which has the ability to create or produce. The next word is infamy, and the options are integrity, glory, notoriety and familiarity. So infamy is the quality of being famous for something wrong or negative, and notoriety is also the state of being famous for something negative. So infamy, the synonym of infamy is notoriety. For example, Pablo Escobar mistook his infamy for fame and popularity. The other words in this sentence are, in this question, are glory, which is a state of honor, integrity, which is a quality of being fair or morally sound, and familiarity, which means the state of knowing something very well. So the third word is intrepid, and the options are extrovert, hesitant, rash and fearless. So the meaning of intrepid is brave or fearless, and fearless means unafraid of facing dangers. So the synonym of intrepid is fearless. For example, Ravish Kumar is an intrepid reporter. The other words are extrovert. So an extrovert is a friendly person who enjoys talking to and being with others, and someone who is unsure of what to do is hesitant. Rash means something done in a hurry without careful thought. So the fourth word is barren, and the options are unproductive, wholesome, good and profitable. So something which is devoid of life, and life or is unproductive or infertile is barren. So the synonym of barren is unproductive, and unproductive means not capable of producing. For example, the fire converted the forest into a barren land. The other words are wholesome, and wholesome means something which is healthy or good for you, and profitable means something which makes material gain or profit. The next word is perspicuous, and the options are clear, precise, relevant and brief. So let's look at the meaning of perspicuous. So perspicuous is something which is easily understandable and crystal clear. So something which is easily understandable and crystal clear is perspicuous. So the synonym of perspicuous is clear. So clear means easy to understand. For example, he raised a perspicuous argument. The other words are precise. Precise means something which is very exact. Relevant means something connected to the current situation, and brief means something which is very short and to the point. So let's look at the summary of this video. So the word indict means to charge. Preponderance means dominance. Appraise means to judge. Lucidity means clarity. Deluge means flood. Prodigal means lavish. Infamy means notoriety. Intrepid means fearless. Barren means unproductive, and perspicuous means clear. So this was the summary of this video. So thank you so much for watching. This is the end of the second lesson in the lecture series of synonyms. So in the series we will cover about 600 questions, and your feedback is really valuable. Please give your feedback and suggestions in the comments section of this video, and if you feel that the video is helpful, please subscribe to the channel CGL Academy to stay updated about more such videos. Again, thank you so much for watching. Keep learning, keep smiling.